Alright, good evening Kakapo team. This is the final video in our three-part series on how to write a persuasive piece of writing and speech. So this is a video on making a robust conclusion. I had a lot of fun with making this one. I wasn't very familiar with writing a robust conclusion before I made this video, and it's a really effective way to just close off the show on your speech. So I'm excited to show you now. There are 4 parts to this one, so I have 4 colors ready for you. Here are the parts of a robust conclusion. You need to restate your argument, recap how you showed this. The third part is a thoughtful insight, which can be new thinking, a personal reflection, or 2 things to bear in mind for the future. And the final part is a power sentence. That'll end your speech very, very snappy and effective. So here we go. I have my one hidden. It's ready to reveal. The first part is this. Restating my argument. This is very, very simple, guys. All you need to do is restate what your topic was and what you're speaking about. So there you have it. By now it should be clear that students should be paid for good grades. Simple as that. The second part of your conclusion is where you restate the points that you made about that topic. The evidence is there. Students are failing and dropping out of school at an alarming rate, and the proven motivating influence of money would change this. Those are the 2 things that I spoke about in my body paragraphs. So the first part of a robust conclusion is very simple. You just restate the topic of your speech or the topic of your argument. And then the second part is you restate the points that you made within that topic. The third part is when it gets interesting, okay? This is the part where you reflect on your entire speech. You have an opportunity here to say something that will really stick with your audience, but you have to use one of those 3 things I've highlighted above. New thinking, personal reflection, or 2 things to bear in mind in the future. I chose kind of a mixture of a personal reflection and new thinking. I'll show you what I've got. As I was reflecting on the topic, I began to understand why people are challenged by this idea. Greed and selfishness are things that we don't feel comfortable encouraging. However, as we grow up and find our place in the world, we all work for a living. Why shy away from this fact of life? So I've talked about how my topic could challenge some of the audience, but then I've also stated my thinking around that and challenged the audience back. So that's part of my personal reflection and new thinking. And I think that is going to be really effective in leaving my audience with something to think about. And the final part, very, very easy, a power sentence. Any power sentence that you think suits just closing the show. And I chose, hard work can and should be rewarded. And that's it. That's my robust conclusion and the end of my speech. You can do the same, guys. Just remember to have those 4 parts all highlighted and ready to go. Remember also to check your number of words per sentence. Make sure that they're somewhere around 16 to 20. If it's a little above or below, remember to read it out loud and see if it sounds natural. That's all I have. Have a go, guys.